All right. Now that we know what congruence is, we're going to continue on here just to follow up with what we did. The image and the pre-image on those transformations are congruent to each other. And specifically for triangles to be congruent, there are 6 measurements that we need to verify. And they are the 3 corresponding sides and the 3 corresponding angles. All right, so we have to check all 6 things to verify they're congruent. That's basically what is happening when you say all the points coincide on top of that one, that they do preserve congruence. So let's experiment and see if there are some shortcuts that guarantee congruency to each other without having to check all 6. Because remember, mathematicians are somewhat lazy. We're always looking for shortcuts that'll get us the same result. So the first test here, the first experiment, if you will, is to construct 2 triangles that have 2 angles congruent. And if you'll remember, we just did this in similarity. And I have our results from that. Remember, the whole class cut out triangles that had a 100 degree and a 20 degree angle in them. And I had a whole stack of them up here. I grabbed a couple. I grabbed 2 more. All these have a 100 degree and a 20 degree angle. So they have a pair of angles that are congruent. So I think it's obvious to tell that no, that this does not guarantee congruence. This guaranteed similarity because all of these had the same multiplier, but it does not guarantee congruence because we can have 120 and the other angle would be 60 and have all different sizes of triangles. So this is one that's already done for us. So no, angle does not guarantee congruence. Okay. What if we constructed 2 sides? This is where I'm going to have to do some constructions for you. And you're just going to have to sit back and watch. So we're going to do 2 sides. And it says for all of us, and I'll do it, the experiment here, you just need to watch. Construct a triangle with a 4-inch side and a 5-inch side. So if I were to do that, so I've already drawn out some 4-inch and 5-inch sides. Okay, so what I'll do is put me a line out here to work on to make this a little bigger so you can see what was going on. All right, so I'll just put me a side out here, just a length. I didn't even measure it. I've already got my 4 inches and 5 inches measured here, so I'll go and copy those like you've seen us do before. So I'll start with the 4-inch. I'll set this on there. And I'll go here and copy off I'll start with the 5-inch. So I'll go copy off a 5-inch segment. Oh, right there, I was close. Okay, so there's a 5-inch. So then I'll go and grab a 4-inch segment. And I'm going to I can put it on either end. Okay, so if I just put one up there, so anywhere up here is 4 inches. So if I can draw a line from here to there and it'd be 4 inches. And so I can, just as long as I hit that anywhere, I know that's 4. And I know this is 5. That's all that's guaranteed. So I just got to connect to the third side here. Okay, so do you think there is another way to construct this same 4 and 5 inches? If I did another one down here, would it be the exact same triangle? That's the experiment we're trying to figure out. All right, so if I draw a line over here, I go and copy my 4 inches or 5 first, it doesn't really matter. And I go and put that over here. Let's just stick it up here somewhere. Actually, we'll go there. There's my 4. So where can I put the 5 now? Where can I put 5? So I'm just trying to do this different and see if it comes up with the same triangle. I could put my 5 over here. I could put it way up here. Actually, I could do 5 up there. Anywhere up to there is 5. So if this is 5, that's 4. If I cut these triangles out and I lay them on top of each other so that all the points coincide, no, this is obvious. Okay? So this side business is not going to guarantee congruence. So to answer that question over here on experiment number 2, does side guarantee congruence? Is it a congruence criteria? No. We created different shaped triangles. It does not work. All right. Let's do another one. Let's do side angle side. All right. So this kind of sounds familiar from similarity work that we've done. Side angle side. So the directions say to construct a 4-inch side and a 5-inch side. Oh, just like our other one. Oh, and it says put an 80-degree angle in between them. Okay, so a 4-inch side and a 5-inch side. So basically, back to this over here, I need to have an 80-degree angle right there. I've already started with a couple of 80-degree angles. All right, and I used a protractor to do that. We want to verify real fast that that is 80 and that this one is 80. Yes. Okay, I've got my 80-degree angles. All right, so now I just need to put my 4-inch side and my 5-inch side. I've got to put it on either side of this according to the side angle side. So let me go and measure the 4. Now I'll go and cut it off over here. I'll put it up there. And then I'll do the 5. Put it down here. All right, that means I have to connect the other side over here. So is there another way to do this? The only other way I could think to possibly construct this triangle is to maybe put the 5 up here and the 4 down. I think that's my only option to vary this up for side angle side, because remember, side angle side, that angle has to be between the two sides. So the only thing I can try is that if I do that, is that going to make a different triangle? I still have that set on 5. Let's try to put the 5 up here. Off just a little bit to extend that line. Put the 5 up here and the 4 down there. Is that going to make the rest? The question is it going to make the rest of this triangle congruent? So I'll grab the 4, put it there. So I've got the 5 here and the 4 there. It's the only way I could vary this up. Okay, so I need to take some measurements. Really, I just need to check. Remember, there's 6 things. I know that 3 of them are congruent, or the other 3 congruent. So the first thing to check, like, is this side over here actually the same length? Did it make that one the same length? I'm measuring in centimeters here. It's just easier to see. 14 and a half. And oh, yeah, that's still 14 and a half. All right. Did the angles become the same? Okay. That angle right there is about 40 something, which looks like that would go with this one. And yeah, that's that 43, 44 degrees. This angle up here, exactly 60, it looks like, really close. This one down here, oh, that's also right there around 60, really close. Let me double check that one. It was a little less than 60. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, they're the same. All these are the same. Everything's the same. These 3 side angles are the same, and so is that angle, and that angle, and that side, and that angle. So back over here, side angle side, when they are congruent, the rest of the triangle, there's no other way to put it together. So we're going to say this one, yes. All other parts ended up congruent. So this is one of them. This is one of our major findings right here, side angle side. So we're going to use that again extensively this unit. We'll continue on in a second.